Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run on the Binding of Isaac. That might be surprising because we're at the main menu here, but actually all I require is infinite item power. So what we have here was it was going to be a run that's suggested by Agent Pony called What You Don't Know Might Kill You. But I decided that I kind of wanted to get someone else on and do something with me. And so I've edited the rules a little bit to make this a little bit competitive, and I have a special guest with me, one of my older viewers that also comments a lot and seems pretty knowledgeable about the game, so why don't you say hello and introduce yourself.
Hey guys, this is Daenym. I'm one of the people who comment, like he said, I comment on his videos a lot. I watched most of them, and I give the best challenge run suggestions, even though this isn't mine.
No, it's not, funny as that is. But I pretty much agree there. Anyway, the idea behind this run I had to guess all of the items like the type of item that I'm gonna get in any shop, item room, or boss room. But since it's gonna be a little competitive, we've got a whole thing where we're both gonna guess what type of item it is, and if I'm right, I get to take the item if I want it. If he's right, I don't get to take the item, and if neither of us are right, then we totally have to re-roll it and try again. So I'm right next to an item room, as he can actually see because I'm Skype screen sharing with him. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is going to be a passive item, and it's going to be no less a stat up.
Okay, so you're going with stat. Oh, so yeah, the choices that we're guessing from are stat, spacebar item, a tier effect, a familiar, or other. And I'm going to go ahead and say it's a spacebar item.
So what we have is a familiar, so neither of us were right.
That was my second guess. I swear.
Well, this time it's definitely going to be a spacebar item. I'm always guessing first, by the way.
I'm gonna say a stat up.
And that's totally a tier effect.
Damn.
I gotta do this again. This
is gonna take forever.
Yeah, it totally is. But this time it's not going to be a familiar because it's going to be another stat up.
I'm gonna say a tier effect.
I hate this game already.
It's the troll engine, but worse than ever.
It really is. So this time, it's going to be another spacebar item. Please just get it right if I get it wrong.
Tier effect.
God, I want the wafer. This is the worst day. The wafer is so uncommon. But basically, we're going to spend a lot of time in these rooms.
I feel like you should just take it because it's the wafer. Why not? And then we'll just say, like, we're only gonna do it 3 times, and if we don't get it in 3, then you just have to take it or something like that.
All right, but of course,
because otherwise this will take all day.
Because infinite D6 here, due to the way we've done the challenge. So in the event of spacebar items, panic.
I mean, I guess with a spacebar item, you just lose out on an item.
True, I guess, yeah. That works for me. And
but I mean, it's not like you don't always lose out on an item when you get spacebar items.
Yeah, that's true. That does happen pretty frequently. Don't worry, I'm good about tinted rocks. I see it. I know it's there. Oh, dude, small rock. Okay, never mind.
Oh man, no, small rock you would get small rock and chest.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really call it. Okay, so we've got the boss here, and it's like so gonna be a health up. It's not gonna be anything else. If it's Jesus juice,
I forgot we were guessing bosses too. Yeah, so, I mean, I'll say other, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much the only other option is, like, Pageant Boy, which sucks, and I hate Pageant Boy.
Yeah, so, there's only, like, what?
So how about with bosses we can qualify instead of stat up? It's going to be, like, this kind of stat up.
Nah, I mean, you don't want to, like, kill yourself on getting no items. I feel that, I mean, boss items, there's, what's not a stat up? Besides Pageant Boy that you get from boss items.
I'm trying to think of something, but I totally can't. Box isn't a stat up.
Okay, so yeah, box, Pageant Boy, that's really it.
But it was a health up anyway.
I mean, you got it right anyway, because it was a health up, and you had said health up, so.
Don't need to go anywhere, so let's just keep on going here. And I like the whole idea of yours where we just do 3, because definitely gonna make this not nearly as long as it was gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm doing something with cheat engine, I have awful luck.
Oh my god, the damage.
amazing luck when I'm using Cheat Engine somehow. Because, like, when I was playing the other night, I was testing the Conquest run.
Right.
Where, for everybody that's using, I was Cain with Loki's horns, Mom's eye, Polyphemus, Homing Tears, and then the White Pony. So I looked like Conquest and fought like him. And but I kept getting Mom's Knife, and then I was doing another run today, and same thing. I got Mom's Knife, and it's just all the time.
I wish I got Mom's Knife all the time.
I hate it though. I'm so bad with Mom's Knife.
See, I was actually just talking about this in the last one I recorded. I don't know how you're bad with Mom's Knife. I wasn't talking about you specifically. I was just kind of making fun of everyone in the community that was bad with Mom's Knife because I'm a terrible person.
Part of it is just because I want to, like, I don't know. I just feel the need to do melee combat when I get Mom's
the black fly totally just ate the poop and became a pooter.
Oh, does that really happen?
It just happened right there, and you just didn't see
it. I remember seeing that happen in another YouTuber's video one time, and it was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it totally just happened, but they don't change health, so they stay weak. They're one-hit kills still.
Huh.
But I don't know. It's weird. It's a cool little mechanic that a lot of people didn't know existed for the longest time.
Mystery solved, I guess.
I mean, I've seen it happen before, but I think in the Let's Play, I'm not totally sure though. There's one room where it's pretty likely you get like a Claudie in the middle and then 2 black flies in the corners with 3 poops each.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one thing I'm gonna have to worry about. You're so good about knowing all the actual names, and I don't know any of them.
I'm like the only one that knows all of the names though.
You really are, because like everybody else just calls them whatever they feel like.
Yeah,
like
I think greed heads. They're not greed heads.
I think they're gapers.
Yeah, gapers.
The ones that you were just killing a couple rooms ago.
Yeah.
I never have any idea what to call those. So.
Actually,
nice.
And these guys are Horfs, H-O-R-F.
Huh.
But yeah, actually, gapers. There are gapers, there are chasers, and there are gushers, I think. And those are like all permutations of the same enemy. And I'm not totally sure which is which. I'd rather have the fish head than the pushpin. That's for sure.
Well, at least one of those enemies is delicious because gushers are tasty.
I always say that whenever I talk about them. See, these guys, I think are I don't actually know whether they're chasers or gapers. It's so hard. It's just tough life.
I actually learned Globins and thought that was a silly name because, I mean, yeah.
Goblins with the letter switched?
I'm not a huge fan of everything of like we were talking about this, and I'm like, I don't know, Northern Lion drives me crazy, but I definitely know all the things he calls all the enemies.
Yeah, I mean, he's got so
many videos. I go by
videos
that most
out.
of the time.
Range up. I'm okay with that. That's not bad. I'm still looking for the item room. We must have gotten Curse of the Lost here. It's been huge for the basement too, at least.
Yeah.
One of these days, I totally want to take a challenge run and just turn on like always vanilla floors without telling anyone. Just be like, oh man, I'm getting so lucky today.
See, I was thinking about doing that, or suggesting one that was like that, except it was going to be like always Curse of the Lost.
Oh god.
But I just can't think of like guessing time.
Yeah. So this one's gonna start off as a spacebar item, and I'm gonna be wrong hopefully.
I'm gonna say other.
Other. Okay.
I'm gonna go wild. I don't know why.
It's not other. It's a familiar.
Oh my god, it's familiar.
So
I never
expect them. I'm never gonna guess it exactly.
Alright, so that was number
boss
1.
item that's like a guaranteed familiar, like Little Chad. Sorry, Chad.
Oh my gosh, right, Little Chub and.
I mean, I'll guess it right, so I'll keep it. Anyway,
yeah.
This is changing to a stat up.
Spacebar.
That's a stat up.
There you go.
I want it. So we have the Thin on Mushroom, which maxes out my fire rate, but also decreases my damage a tiny bit, and it gives us a little more speed.
And an adorable head.
Yeah, so you know, I totally did the run where my head went upside down and backwards, and it was terrifying. But the run with the large odd mushroom was actually more terrifying because my head was scared.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for Halloween, which obviously isn't for quite a while now, but I mean Halloween, I would just want to make like the scariest possible look. and I mean, Spirit of the Night Giant is pretty terrifying.
And then when you get like
Squeezy.
Polyphemus and Squeezy, I didn't have Polyphemus, but that would have been great. Because then you have like the 3 eyes and 2 are popping out, and one's huge. Anyway, I know I'm getting a cube of meat here. No deal with the devil. I guess I did take red heart damage, but I'll take the cube of meat. No matter how much I wanted to get rid of it, I couldn't. I didn't want to, so it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, cube of meat. I don't know. I feel like cube of meat gets a bad rap sometimes, but I feel like there's no situation in which I wouldn't want to have cube of meat. And
I don't know. I don't like it if I'm getting it like from death as my first cube of meat.
But it still means it's gonna block stuff when you go to fight Isaac.
Yeah, and I mean that's like the one argument against that viewpoint. It just feels like that last item could be something nice and useful.
Yeah.
Even though
but
it
honestly,
is totally
I mean,
useful.
like you're looking at like, I don't know, unless it's the pentagram. By that point in the game, if you get something like the belt or Mom's lipstick, you're just gonna be angry.
Oh, I'm just as mad about those. I'm more mad about those. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you are the one person I've seen play this game that complains about being too fast.
It's so bad.
I can't even believe it sometimes.
It's so bad. You get stuck in the right wall.
Because I'm like, oh, give me all the speed ups. That's fine. I'll just fly around the screen like crazy.
Yeah, and then accidentally run into spikes or into enemies, or just not have any control over where you're going.
More like dodge out from under all these bombs that are flying at you.
More like dodge into the ones that you were trying to dodge in the middle of. Honestly, this is faster than I want to be. I would like a speed down pill right now.
See, like that's crazy to me. I need to be so fast because otherwise there's no chance that I will backtrack ever.
Yeah, that's the one. That's like the only reason I like speed is like, oh, backtracking doesn't suck right now. But other than that, it's just totally not worth it. I'll just fight the boss now. Oh, God,
right.
It's Gertie Jr. This is my least favorite thing to do. We better get Jesus juice for this. So I'm saying we're getting like straight up Jesus juice.
Oh man, so you're gonna say? So wait, that means you're. Well,
I mean, I can say stat up, but we could make it totally more.
Instead of guessing specific item, guess like the type of thing. So for Jesus juice, should it be tears and range, or should it be damage?
I mean, it's a damage up in reality, so it's damage.
Oh man, you're going specific. I'll say range up. Because there's like 10 of those.
Oh, well.
HP up. Terrible.
See,
all right.
This is what you were talking about with shafting myself. I'm going to get another HP up, though.
Still going to say range up.
Nope.
Ah.
Okay, so now I just have to find the item room. I do have a key, so that's all good. Honestly, who uses the sacrifice rooms? No one does it, because it's bad. It's actually terrible.
I've seen them be used effectively very rarely.
I've never seen it.
I mean, if you have a ton of extra keys and a ton of extra health, then maybe they're okay. But I don't know. It's always.
I so disagree. It's just there's no way. Like the chances, it's gonna drop a golden chest, and the chances of that golden chest being something good. Just there's.
I mean, there are times I've done it when it pays out in like 1 or 2 uses instead of like 6.
Well, and I think they usually pay out in like 3-ish. It's just, it's not good. It's not worth 3 health. Whereas, like, with the
I feel
demon
the same
beggar,
way about devil diggers.
No,
so.
see, I feel the opposite way. Like, they can actually give me, straight up, they give me deal with the devil room or angel room items. Like, what? I mean, they could be bad, but they're a lot less likely to be bad.
Alright.
This one, I'm not going to call familiar because we've re-rolled them. I'm calling spacebar again.
Nope, see, I'm going to say familiar because they keep trolling me with familiars.
No, I got it, but I mean, I don't want my prize. I'm just going to touch it so it doesn't appear again.
Well, I mean, do you want to just say, like, since you got it right, you can just re-roll it and take whatever it re-rolls to?
I'll go with
because, I mean,
that.
you won this item.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God, the miter.
Well, then. Yeah, thanks for that suggestion.
Well, congratulations. This is now the run.
Yeah, this is the run. I'm gonna get all the soul hearts, and it's gonna be great. I don't know. Sometimes the miter seems more effective than other times. I feel like it might be randomly determined what percentage it is.
I mean, I can never tell with the miter because, like, I was playing I think it was today, and I got a soul heart out of a slot machine, which I feel like is so rare. Not the fortune teller ones, but I feel like it's so rare to get that, and no miter.
Well, I mean, I really don't know. I've just gotten to the point where there's the miter. Every time I get a soul heart drop when I have the miter or Mom's Pearl, I'm just like, that's why I got it. I just don't even care anymore. I'm not even... It's helping me, so I feel good about myself.
The miter is one of my favorites in the sense that, like, when Wrath of the Lamb first came out, everyone was just like making random guesses.
Chance of item rooms in the womb.
That was the best one.
Everyone's like, I haven't seen it, but it's... I mean, people say they've seen it. It's gotta be true.
I mean, yeah. I want to know who like came up with that, and then why they just were like, I'm gonna say item rooms in the womb. Never happened once, but it must be right.
And like even now, some people say there's totally an increased chance of a library in the womb.
I wish there was a setting on Cheat Engine to always spawn a library.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It would be such a good challenge run because you would just, or not even a challenge run, it would be a hilarious run. Because I would just say infinite D6, walk into the library, get rid of every single book, and then every floor now you get 3 item rooms.
That would be pretty sweet. I would appreciate that. I would do that challenge run like right away as it was suggested.
But yeah, there's definitely, I don't know, categories of challenge runs, because there's like the silly run, which is like any like stupid overpowered run, such as the teeth, or anything where like you give yourself basically Polyphemus, Sacred Heart, and Mom's Knife, that kind of stuff.
But the teeth one was so fun.
The teeth one was amazing. I wish that one wasn't such a pain to set up, because having to get that look up pill is a killer.
I mean, I told the story in the video where I was just watching other Let's Players, and then suddenly, you know, I started up Cheat Engine and Binding of Isaac, and I hit the look up, and I was like, all right, done with these videos. I'm time to record.
Like, and I mean, I do the same thing when I'm just like playing normally. If I get a luck up pill, it's like, oh, gotta turn on Cheat Engine.
How did I not take more damage?
Yeah, those are pretty nice. Is it Chargers or Chargers?
See, Northernlion read them once as Chargers because he just did, and he was like, he was actually looking at the credits, be like, oh, you know, I don't call these any of these things, but he just didn't understand that it was an A.
Oh, I love these rooms where you get free stuff.
I like the ones where you can use 1 bomb to get 3, but then you never have 1 bomb. I still haven't had that situation where like everyone posts on the subreddit or whatever, where they get the room with all the rocks and the bombs, and they have no bombs. I've never had that happen. I've never had a room end my run when it shouldn't have. I have seen one case where, okay, they didn't walk in and have the problem, because like when you walk in, it gives you 1 bomb, and like from that, I'm pretty sure you can. Is that always the case?
There is always at least 1 bomb or a troll bomb when you walk in that blows up some rocks.
Based on you saying that and possibly influencing my memory, I'm gonna say you're correct, but like, that does happen in my memory.
Like, if you pick up a bomb in there and then you leave and like look for the secret room with it, then you can brick that room basically.
Right, but is it actually impossible for that to happen where like there aren't enough bombs?
I mean, if you use them really poorly, maybe. Okay, let's guess items first, then we can go back to this.
Stat up.
Spacebar.
That's neither. That's other even, isn't it?
Is that familiar, I guess?
That is kind of familiar, yeah. I think it
floats
counts
around
as one.
me, so alright, next one.
Stat up again.
Tear effect.
Right,
also a familiar.
That'd be a familiar. That's an orbital.
These familiars are killing me.
Yeah, I actually forget that we consider like orbitals and things familiars, and then it's more likely. Like, watch us get Halo Flies next. That would be amazing. I'd be so sad not to get it. Anyway, stat up. I'm just saying stat up because I want to pick up a stat up if it appears.
Now I'm gonna say familiar because 3 in a row.
No, that's a spacebar item, and I won't touch it just because I didn't earn it.
Yeah, that was 3. So.
We still have the death card that I just totally haven't used, and this is the perfect boss for it.
Oh my god, Fistula. Like, Fistula is one boss. I know. I always feel so bad, but I always take damage on Fistula.
I don't know. See, most of the time I feel like I don't take damage, but then sometimes I'm just gonna take a lot for no good reason.
Like Fistula and
Like
Envy.
right
I
here,
just can't.
I'm a wizard.
Oh my god, the pro dodge.
Yeah, pretty much sometimes I'm a wizard in this game. Then I'm not.
And then these stand still.
I mean, it's the best dodge when you're talking about some Wrath of the Lamb enemies.
It's alright. I definitely enjoy these stand still strategy.
We didn't guess.
I'll just take it. It's terrible anyway. Or we can
not
actually
terrible.
just re-roll it.
Everyone's like, Cat of Nine Tails, what a useless item. No, it's not. Whatever. I'll get into that another time. It's
Well,
gonna,
since you can re-roll it anyway, go ahead and
Yeah.
just guess.
This time it's gonna be. Ooh, do we want to call shot speed and range different?
No. I don't care. Shot speed can be whatever it feels like being.
All right, whatever. It's gonna be a damage up. I'm calling it.
Tears up.
It's a damage up.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. I'm gonna lose every single round. I have the worst luck.
Yeah. Well, what can you say?
I mean,
gotta have
I
my
guess you
glory.
picked the right person because I'm never gonna get it right, and so you'll always get the item.
Hey, that's okay with me. All right, Curse of the Labyrinth. So we got all the fun right at once for the devs. Cuba meat saving my life.
Yep. See, Cupid meat, MVP,
I was just waiting for one of them to shoot at me again.
and MVP definitely is meat valuable player.
Meat valuable player. You're right. And I already have the meat item that I just got.
Yep. This is the meatiest run.
The meatiest round. Now I just need SMB Superfan. I don't have any keys. One bomb for one bomb, only worth it in the womb. People don't realize that either.
Oh no, that one I definitely do in the womb.
Yeah, but no one else. Like,
I will
I've never
walk
seen
around
a
the
Let's
womb
Player do
and
that
just
but
bomb
me.
rocks like crazy sometimes.
Oh, need a key for that, but I don't go to challenge room unless it's like compass or skeleton key.
I'll do it if I have like if that were a gray chest, just like the normal chests, I would do it in this case. Just because I don't have any keys.
Yeah, I might too, but I would avoid it as long as possible. That's
But
like a
if I have-
last resort for me.
If I have like 2 or 3 of anything, then I won't bother.
Oh, I love when I don't have to backtrack because it makes a curve.
I never get that. I'm always so jealous when I see this kind of thing.
I mean, it's happened to me like 3 times. Honestly, I didn't have a lot of the luck I have until I started a Let's Play. Like, I got through to Platinum God. Alright, see these free keys. I got all the way to Platinum God, and I never got, like, Polyphemus plus anything good.
Mhm.
And then I got all of them, like, right away when I started the Let's Play.
Oh man, when I got Polyphemus technology, and it was just instantly favorite item because, it's so good. I
Alright,
can't
so-
resist like suggesting all the challenge runs with that.
And I appreciate them.
Like,
Okay, so what we have is we have another stat up.
nope. This is a familiar.
You're
They're all
probably right,
familiars.
too. That is a familiar, you're right.
Finally.
Alright, so I'm just going to ditch that and continue on the grind. Got another item room. That chance at the other odd mushroom. That would be great, because then it'd bring my speed down and bring my damage back up, and I'd have more health. They're the
Yeah, but
perfect
your head wouldn't
combination.
be so funny looking.
I mean, I'd be normal, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Normal Isaac is boring Isaac. Should have done this with Judas.
Dude, it's health down, but I don't care. Okay, it wasn't health down. If that had taken me to the item room, I would have been kind of sad, but we could have just re-rolled and started
Yeah,
over.
I mean it doesn't really matter since you've got infinite item power. That poor brain is just looking so sad
That
standing
didn't
over
happen
there.
before Wrath of the Lamb, one of the more recent updates. Not that any of them are recent. Like, actually, the AI for brains got possibly dumber in one of the updates. Not
See,
even
sometimes they like in this room, they're just charging for you.
joking. In
or-
most rooms they are, but in that one room where they get stuck right there, they didn't used to do that. They used to be smart enough to get out of that and go for you.
Now, one enemy I wish would get nerfed is knights.
Knights are
oh,
fine.
Oh no, they're so bad. I always take so much damage with knights.
No, it's freaking masks and hearts, but they don't even need a nerf. They're just
And,
stupid.
well, it's because they use the same AI, but it's like, I don't know. I'm going to fight them, and then I have to loop around them, and my shots are always so slow. I can never kill. I just hope for brimstone before I have to fight
The only
knights.
thing that I think needs changing about knights is the physics when you have mom's knife, because it's just like, is this one gonna hit? No,
Yeah.
the same one is. So, I'll fight the first boss. Why not? Gish, well, we're getting a familiar.
All right, yeah, it doesn't matter for fixed things.
Gish has so much
Technically,
health.
I guess if it were headless horseman, you could and actually, I guess you can do it with conquest too. You can re-roll the pony.
Yeah. Actually, someone in the comments informed me of that, which is uncommon because I know everything. But I learned something every so often. And like the very next episode, I ran into Conquest, beat him, and then re-rolled it, and I was like, wow, this is the best thing anyone's ever told me.
Yeah, I wish you could. I don't know. I wish you could do it with anything, but
I mean, if I could
it was a
re-roll
bit-
little
Little
Chad,
Chad.
like
It's-
every time.
There's
Every
just-
time.
I just can't think of any situation where I would want little Chad in a normal run. Like, I
every
mean-
so often you don't have that much health, and then you're like, all right, I'm determined, I'm not taking any damage, and then he recovers you. But it's so rare that it's just not worth counting on.
And just, I don't know. I feel like in challenge runs it's okay because then it's like, oh, you need a health replenishing item, and you don't want the relic. So little Chad.
Notice that every shot has been blocked by the cube of meat so far.
Yeah, cube of meat. It's meat VP.
It is the unsung VP.
Sorry, I'm too busy singing about the cube of meat. It is no longer unsung.
That's true.
I'll save that one for next time though.
Alright, so we're not going to fight the second boss, obviously, because there's another item room to be had. And it's not going to be down there, so I may not even go there.
Maybe even a shop.
If I
So-
get a bunch of coins, but...
Almost certainly greed, but
Yeah. Then again, I haven't gone to a single shop.
then like I don't know. I'm always so skeptical about that mechanic, like the proposed mechanic of can only show up on caves 2 depths or caves 2 in the depths. But then like
I don't
I
know.
feel like it's true that he can't show up before caves 2.
I do too. I'm pretty sure about that.
But then I don't know, I'm not so sure about because I mean, you can have a greedless run.
Yeah, I've had them before.
Okay.
We have a
Here we
key,
go.
so this one, again... Now, this one's going to be a spacebar.
Stats.
If it's a stat... Oh, God.
Oh my
it's
god,
Chad.
it's little Chad. Oh, the worst.
Okay, yeah, familiars. Always familiars. Alright, the next one's going to be a familiar.
No, the next one's gonna be your spacebar item.
You're
Yep.
right, it was. And it's a good one that I would totally want to do because then I'd go right back to Depths 1. Oh well. Now I'll just look for money, see if we can get the shop. Of course, I won't get money on this room because it'll drop in the middle.
Well, maybe you'll pick up fate from a chest or something.
That would be
It's
so
just a
amazing.
Memento.
Yeah, I'm not too broken up about that. I mean,
I feel
Memento is
like-
decent.
It's okay, but it's like you get a chance to have good luck is it for a room, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that it used to say on the wiki that it was a random luck value added between like 1 and 3 or something, or 1 and 5, but now it just says increases your chance of a drop after a room. So I don't know if that was just something someone totally made up or if they just dumbed it down. Gotta stop shooting for a second.
Oh, so close.
Honestly,
two
I
more
swear,
sets.
those enemies are like some of the most unnecessarily difficult ones. What was
6
this?
bombs
This was
too.
death. How did I forget it? I used a pill and left, I guess. I mean,
If I
that's
had
exactly
to
what
guess, I would say your secret room is on the left of the shop.
happened. Alright, that's gonna be the only one I try.
Oh my god, so much pressure.
Oh man, I took damage from guts though, that's pretty bad. Alright, soul heart and red heart, that's cool with me, and I'm starting off with my half heart rule, but I don't know if I'll maintain that for this floor. The half
I do-
heart thing, no one
I
else
do
does that
try
either.
that. like I try to keep it in mind, but then like I don't know. I feel like the game loves to troll me, and then it puts a red heart like in my path or something.
Oh, that was some good dodging right there.
Oh my gosh. One
But
more
no,
cent.
no one else does that. I'm literally the only one I've ever seen do that. But it's so much better.
No, it really is. Especially, and I mean, like, now what really should happen is that the game should just be reprogrammed so it just happens on one heart instead.
Yeah, well, no, I think what they should do maybe even is a little nicer than that. And they should make it so that if you get hit when you have only one heart and the Polaroid, it just takes you down to a half heart and gives you the invincibility.
Oh, alright. That would work.
It'd be a lot nicer than this game usually is, but I'm okay with that.
Just because, and I mean, it's for everything, not just even the Polaroid, but like Cursed Skull and Scapular and all that stuff.
I honestly never picked up Cursed Skull for more than like 2 seconds. I've never had it activate.
I think the only time I've ever seen Cursed Skull used effectively / funny was a run with Blue Baby that had I think it was a run Green did, and it
See,
was
I was
Blue Baby.
actually just about to say, and now people are going to suggest the challenge run where I play Blue Baby and use the Cursed Skull.
Yeah,
and
well,
it'll be awful.
It's Blue Baby, Cursed Skull, Scapular, and then like I think it was 4 Odd Mushrooms and Ipecac.
Jeez.
And
I mean,
so
I'm
you're
good
just
with
this
Ipecac.
invisible floating death ball.
I'm just looking for one more coin so I can go to the shop. If the shop does have the secret room next to it, I just won't even use the key, of course. But I don't want to count on, like, if the secret room is there and I get enough money, well, I'm not going to count on that. So many soul hearts, Miter, so good. I'm
Oh yeah,
bombing
this is it. This is gonna have the pennies.
You know, I kind of expected one of the fires to have one. Yep.
Oh yes. It's always
Alright.
such a good feeling when you get that 15 cents.
But I got 16, now I'm going to get greed.
Yeah, it's true. It is gonna be greed, but
You were wrong.
oh, so sad.
At least I have 2 keys. Oh, man.
Oh, I guess we
We-
should have guessed.
Well, now I have to re-roll the compass. Look what you've done to me.
Hey, your fault
I
for
mean,
not.
it's obviously
guess-
going to be the freaking candle this time.
I'm gonna say other because I think it's the latter.
It is other.
Hmm.
So
I guess that's a no then.
But it also, I don't need that at all.
Yeah, I mean, Nun's Habit wouldn't do anything for you.
Death is really good against Mom because it damages all 5 sections. Oh, it's the easy Mom. So I'll use that
Red Mom,
anyway.
best mom.
Yeah, I know, Red Mom's the best Mom. When they added the champions in like 1.45 or whatever, I was... And as soon as I figured out the pattern for this one, I was like, well, I wish this could happen every time.
I mean, it messes me up when whenever it shoots, just because I get so used to just going right to left over and over, and then
Yeah.
like all of a sudden it shoots and it throws off my pattern. But I would take Red Mom every day over Blue Mom.
Oh, item. Totally gonna be another headbutt.
Oh, nope, range.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm like always just gonna say range because
Speed, gross.
and 2 soul hearts, very nice.
That is very nice. Surprising. There wasn't a tinted rock or anything. This time it's gonna be damage.
Oh, you're crazy. It's gonna be tears.
I know I am crazy. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
tears up.
And it's so good. It's 2 more soul hearts. I want it.
I feel bad that I feel good about winning these.
If only had the compass, man. If I had remembered to guess. That's like the one thing I want most. Alright, I'm just gonna... It won't be the compass, but it's gonna be the compass. Okay, it wasn't the compass. That's all I wanted.
Maybe you'll get lucky and run into a beggar, and then he'll give you everything. And I wouldn't make you guess on a beggar.
Blue Baby's soul. Decent, only funny because the other familiars follow it around.
Yeah, that's something I've been meaning to test is like, because I know that there's the whole limit of 3 shooting familiars,
Yeah.
but I want to know if Blue Baby's soul messes with that at all.
I'm pretty sure you can have 3 shooting familiars in Blue Baby's soul, but not more than 3 shooting familiars as well as it.
I might have to play around with that and see if it does something amazing. Because it would be like, I don't know. Ideally, it would be you get 3 shooting familiars that follow Blue Baby, and then 3 that just like stay with you.
Oh, that'd be so amazing.
And then you can do some crazy runs.
Yeah, I mean, if that works, I would do another familiar run. Absolutely.
I'm sure it doesn't actually work, and I just got
Yeah, me
everybody
too.
all hyped up for nothing. But
I'm pretty sure as well.
sorry, guys.
I'm smart. I just looked
Wow.
away for a second.
That was so pro.
You know, we're just gonna ignore it. It didn't happen. I didn't do it on video. It's not at all like the time I went into the curse room as Judas with no health and technology Polyphemus.
Well, you definitely did. No, there was definitely at least there was one run where you did that.
I did that exactly.
Yeah, it was so good. I was just I remember my comment for that too. The saddest end.
That sounds familiar. This is it was telepills. I'm gonna take it. No.
It's that chest. You have to open it.
No,
It's
I'm not
important.
doing it. I don't care about the chest's feelings. I should probably play that, but I'm saving
Yeah, I
it
was
for a
gonna
beggar.
say you should probably do the slot machine because I mean, worst comes to worst, you blow it up and you blow up like 10 rocks with it.
But also for the soul hearts because I have the miter.
Oh, true.
But I don't want to. I'm not walking in the spikes again. Don't worry. I learned my lesson. The boss. I just want to find the boss.
Yeah, whenever I watch Isaac on YouTube, the womb is like the one part of it that I skip
Really?
because like nothing ever happened in the womb.
That's
'cause
true.
Anyone who's decent at the game, you're not gonna die in the womb. You're just gonna kill a bunch of stuff because womb is not as hard. I mean, Necropolis is way harder than the womb,
Yeah.
and I mean most of the time, I think even just regular depths is harder than the womb.
I don't know. I think that maybe the rooms are harder, but if you have the wafer, I totally have the wafer, don't I?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the wafer.
I did too. Completely forgot about it. But if you don't have the wafer, I think that the extra damage from the womb evens out for the lack of difficulty.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just more likely to take hits when I'm in the depths.
All right, so who are we fighting? Well, I know
Oh,
what this
look
is
at
going to be, spacebar, but that means free reroll that I get whatever. If I survive, because man, oh my god.
Or you can just take a few hits.
I mean, I can take a lot of hits. I have technically 13 health right now.
Oh, yeah, that's. The wafer messes me up so much because I just can't. I can't get into my head that you don't take a full heart.
The wafer was the only reason I won as Blue Baby on the Let's Play. Like, I was so massively underpowered, but I had the wafer and a reasonable number of soul hearts. And, you know, of course, the Polaroid, so
Yeah.
I just had to truck it out
Yeah,
for the
Wrath of the
longest
Lamb
time.
definitely gave Blue Baby a serious buff because of the Polaroid.
And also, if you think about it, the white pony is another item, because Blue Baby can deals with the devil.
Yeah,
Oh, Angel Room. Well, anyway, I'm going to reroll this first.
Angel Room, that's gonna be good.
Pony, and then reroll. Because I get that for free because I called that it was the pony.
Yeah, sure.
Tears Up didn't matter, though. That sucks. So this... Dude, it's going to be Sacred Heart.
It's definitely not gonna be Sacred Heart. I don't want to. I'm gonna say Scapular.
I mean...
The Bible was a second guess.
Scapular was my legitimate guess, but I wanted
Oh
Sacred
no,
Heart.
you were supposed to re-roll it.
Oh. You're right.
Oh, that's a shame because you probably I'd never guess Sacred Heart because
I guess it every time just because it's what I want.
I mean, yeah,
So
I mean,
I
I
hate to
want
not
it to be
guess it.
Sacred Heart, but I know it's always gonna be Scapular.
And it's
Like,
funny, that was
Scapular
actually my
or
first
Relic?
Devil or Angel room of the whole run. Did you notice?
Hmm?
Did you
Oh,
notice?
really? Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I was gonna point it out earlier, and then we were talking about something else, and I forgot about it.
That's a shame. That was gonna be like the most fun because both of
Guessing
us would
actual
guess the
items.
wrong item every time.
I don't know. The Pact and the Mark are not at all uncommon.
That's true.
And then neither
But
is
then
Spirited
the
Knight.
cat items show up so often, and
Oh,
I'm
man.
not a fan of that because there's almost no situation where I want to spend hearts to buy the cat items. Like
Yeah,
maybe if I
almost
found the
none.
other ones.
But then there's that one. And I mean, I'm just waiting for the day where I have like Polyphemus Mom's knife and get Guppy's head in there, because I would take that no matter what.
I mean, I will take Guppy every once in a while, because if I have one or two hearts, then I'll just take it, kill myself, and then respawn with the one heart.
Yeah, that's true.
And so that's like the only time I'll ever take Guppy, or 9 lives, whatever.
I'm taking so much damage, but it doesn't even matter. No
Shame
more
you
items
didn't
until the
get
chest.
little Chad. He would be saving you.
He would be.
Because yeah, this is actually like one of the really rare occasions where he'd be useful.
This is true.
It's because you have the wafer. Because I
Yeah.
mean, by the time you get to the womb, it's just like, or without the wafer, little Chad is pretty useless because it's only a half a heart.
I mean, I'd be at like 1 heart right now. 2 hearts if I didn't have the wafer.
Yeah.
What do we got? The lovers. Wow, that's
Man,
so
Speaking
perfect.
of little Chad,
Oh my god, Envy, I'm leaving.
Envy's another. I take so much damage on Envy.
Ah, no, get out of there.
He's
Oh
guarding
my
the
god,
door.
all the mini bosses. I mean, Lust doesn't bother me too much. Watch this.
Yeah, Lust is easy most of the time.
Oh man, they cheated. The slowing shots help though. That's why Little Gish is my favorite familiar.
Yeah, Little Gish is probably the best.
Health down. Full health? That would have been so useful way later. Whatever. Oh my god.
These Envies, they're so good.
Envy needs a nerf. I don't know. I don't know how I feel if anything needs a legitimate nerf. I actually don't think anything does. I think the only thing wrong with this game is rooms that force you to take damage, rooms that can cause you to lose the game, but though according to you that bomb room can't cause you to lose the game if you do it right.
I don't know. I've wondered the same thing, but I don't get the room often enough to ever think about it. And then usually, like when you walk in, there's always at least one troll bomb.
But there can be a Mega Troll bomb.
Yeah, those are fun.
But that can also ruin it, actually.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess if there was a Mega Troll bomb, it would that could probably brick the room. But I don't know.
Anyway, rooms.
But no,
will
the
force
only
you to take
thing that I think needs a nerf is the AI that governs knights and hearts and masks and the Mask of Infamy. Because Mask of Infamy, oh man.
I think the only thing that needs actual changing about the Mask of Infamy is the health bar. There needs to be a health bar.
Like, I don't know, most of the damage I feel like I deal to Mask of Infamy is the cube of meat as I like narrowly dodge it.
I mean, really, if worst comes to worst, get him to one side of the room and stay on the other side while he goes back and forth. And you can shoot the
then
same with like every other
occasionally hit
shot.
him.
Alright, don't let me forget that. It's your job now.
Yeah, oh my god, this is like the one time because like the people on YouTube always say like, don't let me forget that eternal heart.
I do that too.
But then this is the one time where it works.
Yeah, so if you forget, it's your fault, and if I forget, it's totally not my fault. Wait a second, that guts was going the wrong way.
What? It doesn't matter what way they go.
No, they're supposed to always go counterclockwise, as far as I know.
I've never paid attention to that.
I'm pretty sure of that.
I don't know, it might get messed up when you're killing the giant ones.
I really don't know, but that was just weird, and wow.
I've never noticed how awesome Blastocyst looks when he gets hit by a slowing shot.
I'm really good at this game. There are hearts laying around. Wow, I just looked at the map and...
Yep. You're so good at this game.
I really am. Without Cupid me, where would I be? Well, I'll backtrack a few rooms, see what that
Oh wait, no,
brings
it's
up.
utero too, so it's mom's heart. Never mind. No item at least.
No item, indeed.
All right, to the eternal heart.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I just look at the map, see a heart.
Oh,
I'd already
also-
forgotten.
Talking about blowing up rocks, in that one room where you got the soul heart, I would go in and blow up all the rest
I
of
was
that.
thinking about it.
8 bombs. Well,
Do you
Figure
actually?
use,
Do you know
like,
how the
5
tinted rock mechanic works? I actually recently learned this.
Hmm?
Do you know how the tinted rock mechanics work?
no. What
So
do you mean?
basically, every room has one tile that is the magic tile,
Mm-hmm.
and if a rock
Ah.
happens to spawn there, it's a tinted rock.
Cool.
That is pretty
Excellent.
cool. That's what I thought.
That makes sense.
It actually does make sense. It's a beautiful solution. Although I think that there are bound to be some tiles that rocks never spawn on, and that can probably be the magic tile. So
Yeah, well, but I mean, you don't expect to get a whole ton of tinted rocks.
no, never. But then sometimes you get them, and it's a pleasant day.
So now what they need is now what there needs to be is an opposite of the pickaxe, or the notched axe, or whatever it's called, the item that I've never picked up once. Well, I guess I picked it up once to get it out of my item pool, but since it mostly spawns in shops, like there needs to be an opposite one of that places rocks. So like a super poop.
Oh, that would be so cool, actually.
And then you can, if that's really the way the mechanic works, then you could just infinitely place a rock on top of that spot and get infinite tinted rocks.
That's true. And then you could have a challenge run where you get a tinted rock every room.
Yeah, except for the fact that you'd have to find the magic tile.
Well,
So that
I mean-
means you'd spend like 5 minutes every room.
Just placing rocks. That'd be interesting. You'd almost certainly need flight for that.
No,
Or-
I'd definitely say you have to do it with Dr. Fetus.
Oh, that works too.
And then you just blow yourself up the
Actually,
whole
maybe
time.
epic fetus, but
Oh my god, Dr. Fetus runs are always so funny, cause you just take so much damage.
I don't know. I'm not that bad with it.
Oh no, I'll win my run, but it's like I never have soul hearts, cause I'll get a soul heart and then I'll instantly blow myself up.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that Dr. Fetus was how I initially got one of the boy achievements, the hard one, Dark Boy. Oh,
I
nice.
Those are the achievements that I just like. I don't know.
I
I know I have Basement Boy, and I think I might have like, Mama's Boy.
That's what I have on the new save, Basement Boy and Mama's Boy.
But then, Caves, or what's that, Spelunker Boy, I think?
Yeah.
And then Dark Boy. I don't think I'll ever get Dark Boy.
I don't think
And
I'll ever get it again. Like, Rebirth
I
will
don't
come
have-
out before I get it again.
Yes, I don't have Platinum God, and I honestly don't think I'll ever get Platinum God, because...
I mean, I got it in Vanilla Isaac before Wrath of the Lamb by a long shot.
Mhm.
So it was a bit easier then.
Yeah. But, the only game I think I've ever 100% cleared... Well, 2 games then. No, 3. 3 games. I've 100% cleared the original Pokemon games, Golden Sun, and Kingdom Hearts 2. That's it.
I did a lot with Kingdom Hearts 2. I completed 3
Oh
of
no,
the
I lied. I
Ratchet
haven't
and Clank
100%
games.
cleared it. Because gummy ships are terrible.
Oh, okay, yeah, that. I did not do that at all.
So yeah,
I was like looking into it, and I played a few of them, and I was like, there's no way I'm doing this a million times.
Golden Sun and the original Pokemon, I've got 100. I had 100% on. Other than that,
Did you do the
Nope.
Mew glitch then?
I actually had my Mew from an event.
Ah, okay.
That was back because I'm ancient, and that was back when like they had like things at malls,
Right,
and so they loaded a Mew onto my game.
right.
Agreed,
Oh,
you're the
oh,
best.
Perfect. Oh god, I'm gonna die maybe before Isaac. Who knows?
Well, to be fair, this is a pretty a fairly underpowered run as challenge runs go, which is nice.
It's
'Cause
also
there's-
really underpowered just in general, and my god, I'm playing so badly. I've taken like 4 damage every room.
Oh my god, we're in
There's one
Polaroid
bomb there.
territory.
Alright, if I win this room, personal victory.
Just-
Almost
oh, I
died.
didn't even realize they were the little, whatever they're called, turret
Grimaces?
thingies. What?
The turret things? Yeah, those are called grimaces.
Grimaces.
And then
Never-
the green ones are vomit grimaces.
Huh. Like
on.
those get me all the time.
Oh, come on. Alright, personal victory. I've officially won the
I'm
challenge
gonna
round.
say go to the curse room.
Get out of my video. If I had a 1-up, I'd actually do that. Oh, great. Well, I could make it out of this room, but I'm not
Pestilence
going
isn't
to
too
count on it.
bad. Oh, and here, yeah, he even opened the door for you. I
Okay,
love when
but
Pestilence does his crazy multi-bomb.
Yeah, and then sometimes it even lags the game because he shoots so many.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever seen is 5.
I don't count them. I just dodge them. Oh, good. Hangers. I
Oh,
think they're all
this is
called
it.
hangers. That's what you think.
This is it, guys.
No,
Calling
this is not
calling
it.
it right here.
Alright, if you're wrong, I'm giving myself the heart. I'm not actually going to give myself the heart.
It's that fly. One of those flies is gonna do it.
If anything does, I'd vote for that, because I'm good with hangers.
But like, I mean, they're basically the same as greed, because they have the same shot pattern.
I don't want to hear it. They have less health. I don't need your logic in here. This is it. There's no doubt in my mind.
They just both came for you.
Well, that's
Well,
what happened.
that was fun. I wish we weren't so bad at guessing things.
That's half the fun. But it's good to know that I can actually screen share at the same time as recording, at least with this software.
I'm glad I figured that out for you.
Indeed. Because it almost looked like we couldn't screen share. Then you were a genius.
Yep.
So, this was a 52-minute run. But, you know, you want to say bye?
Well, this was fun, and I assume I don't know. I guess we'll probably do something like this again, and I'll just keep watching vids and commenting and coming up with increasingly better challenge runs. Still have
I
to find one
appreciate
to
it.
rival the tooth run.
Well, as always, remember to leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and now you see you could leave ones that involve 2 people. Just don't do anything like you see on Alpaca Patrol's channel. I'm not doing most of those. I'm just not. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I, and maybe Daenym,